Happy New Year. I'm jumping right in. I got Vern here, and we are going to talk about relationship woes, trust in relationships, how to build trust, how to have fun in your relationship. And we're going to do it tonight. So we are having cocktails and conversations. Cheers, Vern.
Cheers.
And this is just to all the couples, right? This is all the couples who are reuniting. It can be a fresh couple. It can be a broken marriage, a broken home. In the world of psychology, we don't use broken, but today we're going to use broken because we're just kicking it. We're having a conversation. So if you've been following my story, then you should already know that I am divorced. Vern is divorced. He doesn't want to accept that, but he's divorced. And our journey has been, we've stuck together even though we were apart. This man has showed so much patience, so much love, so much understanding. Like, I don't know if any of you out there has ever had someone that just fight for you, that just constantly showing you, I don't care, I don't care, I don't care, I want you, I want you. That's what Vern has done. So he has literally made it impossible for me to move on. So I just said, to hell with it, right? And you can't just succeed. Just be like, here. So I pretty much have done that. So I got him here today, and he is an introvert. He does not like a crowd of people all in his face, all in his grill. So thank you for being here.
You're welcome.
I want to get his point of view on what he feels is going to take for us to build our bond back, because he asked me on January 1st to be his girl again. So I said yes. So I got a man. So we are building towards what, Vern? What are we building towards?
Marriage.
So we're building towards marriage. We're not just dating. We're dating with a purpose.
Oh, yeah.
Okay? So I'm hoping I get an upgrade on my ring. What you think about that? I want a big ring.
It'll be about as big as the other.
Be about as big as the other one.
Why your drink so frosty than mine now?
Because I got more ice in it. You got 3. I had like 6. All right, so let's start off with our first question. I wanted to do a live, but Vern, he ain't ready for all that.
No.
So with the first question, Vern, I want to know, on our start to rebuilding trust and unification, right? Mm-hmm. That is to bring us whole again, one.
Right.
So in our journey to doing that, how do you think that is going so far?
At the moment, I think it's going very well.
Mm-hmm.
Actually. As a recent.
It's
been, well, we get to the peak of it. Mm-hmm. Of it being very good. So it's been an uphill bound.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of volatile, up, down, but in the end, it's been going good.
It's going good, okay.
Because I say that because if it wasn't, we wouldn't be sitting here today talking about this anyway.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I say that.
All right. So what is the number one thing that you can say you're doing today to build trust in me again? So for me to trust you, what are you doing?
What am I doing for you to trust me?
Mm-hmm.
Everything that I didn't do before,
mm-hmm.
pretty much. And eliminating a lot of stuff that I did do.
Mm-hmm.
Understanding what I did wrong, actually stepping out the prison, looking at myself, and not just pushing it off. Because, no one's perfect, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
And you just got to sometimes ask yourself, what are you doing? Instead of always saying, okay, now, because you're not always right. That goes to me, you, and everybody else out there too.
Yep. So then, seeing that you've realized what you've done wrong and you've taken accountability, because that's what you just described, and I'm glad to hear that, what can I do to show you that I'm trustworthy again?
Just show that if a person's trying and you see it,
mm-hmm.
show that. Don't act like it's not being done,
mm-hmm.
or just pushing past it.
So show some effort.
Show effort, show understanding, show that they're doing it. Show that you see it and you actually appreciate it. Either you want it or you don't. It's all that. You just got to acknowledge it.
Okay.
So acknowledge it.
Acknowledge it. Okay. How important is trust in your relationship. Like, we're going to start over. Everything is new. So not our past marriage, but right now, how important is trust?
Well, trust is that. Well, trust is number one in a relationship. Without the trust in a relationship, so but trust is very fragile. Once you break it, it's very hard to repair.
Judge of Faith, the pretty judge, she got this saying. It says, trust is lost in buckets and gained in drops.
And gained, right.
Do you believe that?
I believe that 100%.
Yeah. You can lose their trust so fast. It take you years to gain it, but it take this quick to lose their trust.
Even longer to get it back. So,
yep.
And it's really not worth even losing it. So, in other words, don't make drastic decisions. That shit would change your life. I don't give it that much. It would definitely do it. So.
Yep. Drastic decisions, you got to watch that spur of the moment stuff and go on with what you feel at the moment. That stuff can end it all for you. If you care about somebody, pay attention and love on that person as much as you can. Treat them like their feelings mean something to you. Okay, Vern, so tell our listeners one positive thing that you learned throughout our divorce, like not being together. We've always been together. We've always raised our kids together. But I'm talking about as far as a relationship. I'm your wife, you my husband. What have you learned being apart that you can tell the listeners?
Well, even though we stayed together, we never really separated. We still lived together, everything together still. But it was always that missing link. Like at any given time, either one of us can go this way or that way. So it'd be more like the commitment, the shelter, the safety net, the confidence knowing you got somebody at your side at all times, no matter what. Somebody to talk to, that know you, that you can trust at all times. So without that, then it's like even though you're still together, you're still missing something, and it's like it's a misery.
Yeah.
With a smile on top of it, which is not fun.
Right. What they say, smiling faces sometimes hide. Right. They hide what you're feeling. Yeah, they hide a lot.
But then you don't want to really bother nobody else with all your problems. Just because somebody asks how you doing, don't mean you really got to tell them all your shit.
And I do that. How you doing? Like, I'm sad today. I'm sad.
Nobody want to hear all that. Damn.
How Vern doing? I don't like him today. So I'm very.
Motherfucker might start feeling better.
You start feeling better because I'm feeling bad.
Well, hell, you know what? Break the ice somewhere else. Yeah, this ain't no fun being on that side of the conversation at all.
So I guess the positive things that you were basically saying is that that you learned throughout our divorce is that us being together is better than us being apart.
Right. We got, yes.
Because you're supposed to tell the listener something positive about it.
Together, you still got to be. It's better to be together. Yeah.
We wasn't a unit. We was together, but we wasn't a unit.
Yeah, stay in a unit.
Yeah.
It's a lot of energy. You're gonna need a lot of energy, time, and a whole bunch of patience to get back to where you were at. And then you still gotta rebuild the trust.
Yeah.
So if you're willing to do all that, and you think she's gonna actually sit out there and do it, then go ahead and try it. But don't dish it out, nigga, if you can't receive it. For real. Don't be doing that. Remember what you did when you were ready to go out there and bust some windows and look ass and all this shit. Remember what you did.
Remember what you did. Take accountability for what you did to make things go the way it went. That's man or woman.
If you feel like it's worth saving and doing, then you got to go ahead and accept it and eat it and forget it.
Yeah.
Don't bring it back up again.
Yeah.
I won't talk about it for a minute, but it should be less every time we do it.
And that's the hard part about it, letting it go. Like, that's hard. Because
I'll always be there, but as long as you don't start displaying the same shit again.
But little things trigger you. You could have caught your boo or whatever cheating on you with somebody in a red car. Every time you see a red car, you looking at them.
Well, it actually faded out within the first couple of weeks. Now, if another year or two go by, you still talking about it, you need to check your mental. Something going on up here with your ass. Now, damn. You hold up the whole process.
By triggers, huh?
Right.
All right.
Take the gun from you.
All right. So tell our listeners one positive thing you've learned in our reunion. So when we got back together, what is one positive thing that you learned so far?
How much we need each other.
How much we need each other. Wow, that's a good one. All right. So, you know what? I know for sure for myself, I need you because you keep me calm.
Mm-hmm.
If I go to the doctor, I'm nervous. I have white coat collar syndrome. Like as soon as I see a white coat, I'm like spazzing out, right? Yeah, I'm nervous. And him there, he's always able to help me elevate my blood pressure. You know, if I'm ever sick, I already know who I want to call. I'm calling him. I want him with me in the room. So, you know, just that security and just being able to depend on one another, that is a positive outcome for me. That's very positive because I still feel the same even though we've been apart. I've always felt that way about him. I trust him wholly. So, Vern, here's our last question. What advice could you offer any other reuniting couple after a year or so of a relationship split? So they've been divorced or apart for a year or so and then bringing it back together. What advice would you offer them?
Be patient with the whole process. Number one. What you say, mean it, show it, stick with it. Pretty much, you know, don't let nobody get in your way. Keep everybody else out of your business completely.
I had a thing where I would go to family members all the time because I felt like they know him. Y'all know him. Get them together for me. Sometimes that causes judgment, you know, and then it causes split opinions, control in your relationship. You giving them something to talk about when you're not thinking that way, like, okay, this might be used negatively against me, but sometimes it is. Just keep people out your business. Limit your conversations, good or bad. You know, you ain't got to talk about it. Just limit it. Just shine. Show the world how happy you are by just your happiness. You don't have to always announce it.
Yeah, that energy can be going towards jar repair. Actually damage it some more.
He hated when I talked about our relationship, and I talked to whoever would listen, okay? Because that was my therapy.
Yeah, because my ears are sitting right here. The one that really matters is sitting right here. Well, nobody else really fucking cares. They just sitting there just listening and got something else to talk about. You done made their week.
Well, when I would talk to you at the time, you didn't understand where I was coming from. You never understood.
Maybe not. But you know, wisdom comes with age.
Wisdom comes with age and time, right? So I want to thank everybody for listening. Thank my boo for being here.
Give me some of that shit.
I appreciate your time. Everybody, like and share, and just keep positive attitudes. If you really love somebody, you know it's worth the fight, it's worth the wait, it's worth the risk that you're going to take. It's going to be a wait.
Pack your patience.
Pack your patience. And if you're stubborn, if the person that you're chasing after or waiting for or praying for is stubborn, you got a fight on your hand. Okay, I don't know how this man, he won me over just by, I told you, his patience. It's phenomenal. It's through the roof.
You got to trust and believe what you believe in. When you mess up, there's only two things you can take care of. It's time and God. That's it.
And there you have it. Stay tuned.